the reference I talked to for Pure, I'd give them, I'd give it a 7 a reference.
Mm-hmm.
But it was good, but it wasn't. It was good in a way that it was good, yes and bad, yes and no. They were like really good pros and cons. Like I got a lot out of the call.
Okay.
Same thing for Nimble. I got a lot of pros and cons. So I'd give that an 8.
Okay.
The SolidFire NetApp, I would give a 5. It wasn't a great. It didn't really.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't a great call.
Mm-hmm.
EMC
how about
was EMC was the same. Probably around the 7 or 8.
7.5. I can do fractions. Okay. So, yeah, apparently you've had a pretty bad experience. I'm sorry. You there? Hello?
Oh, yeah, I'm here. Sure.
Okay.
Yep. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Somebody else picked the phone up there, I think, for a minute. All right. So you've apparently had a very poor experience with HP. Can you give me a little more detail on what was the problem? How did they mess up with you?
Oh, yeah. We've had a number of different issues. Their support is they never get back to you. Their engineers are all overseas in India. We never get a response within any SLA. They're always answering questions, and they're always asking questions that we've already answered, and back and forth. Getting support, actually getting an engineer on site is like pulling, unless it's a hardware. If it's a hardware issue, like if there's a drive failure, it usually takes a couple days to get it fixed for a simple drive failure. I'm hoping that we never have anything major. The getting firmware updates, you have to schedule it out up to 4 to 6 weeks, which is absolutely ridiculous. We're paying for their highest level of service, and to get these the software updates, to get a tech on the phone or on a WebEx to do it, it could take 4 to 6 weeks to schedule out. Meanwhile, after that's up, we have to plan the next one. So if we had a bug in, we have had so many issues that have come up. They're like, oh, you need to upgrade to the latest firmware. I said, all right, it's a production issue. Let's do that. Let's schedule it for this weekend. We can't do it this weekend. Weekends are we always get told the weekends and the off hours are very busy for them because everyone wants it done then, so they don't have enough people on staff. So I ended up escalating it to many levels of management, and it never goes anywhere. I've gotten bounce back emails from all of their service experience managers. The product themselves, it's like trying to get an account manager to answer, or the account manager. I've had 7 apparent account managers in the last 5 years, and I don't even know who it is anymore.
Well, when you say account manager,
overall,
do you mean from the reseller or directly from HP?
Directly from HP.
All right, so they got turnover.
And even when I go through our reseller to buy it, they have a problem getting their partner rep involved. So when I need storage or when I need to add capacity or for just any kind of escalations, it takes me about 2 days to get somebody.
Okay, not a good experience. And in this particular case, they didn't even get you anybody to talk to from the reseller at all. Correct?
Correct.
Interesting. Okay. Anything else? We're finished with the criteria. Is there anything else you wanted to add, or have we done a pretty good job going through all of your criteria?
There was one more thing that it was not so much criteria. It was the only storage vendor that offered it, but I really liked it. IBM storage can virtualize all your storage, so that you could put the IBM box in front with IBM disk, and then it'll control virtually all of your others. So the 3-part that we have behind it and everything will appear like IBM. It's IBM's SBC, virtualized storage. It wasn't a criteria because no one else has that ability, but it's a really great feature.
Okay. Interesting.
And that was
anything
a
else?
big selling point from IBM. Nope.
Anything else? Nope. Okay. All right, a couple last questions. I'll let you go. So let's look at the best and the worst. So if you could sit down with the highest level management in Tegile and tell them what you think they could do better to be a better business partner with you and to serve you better, what would you say?
Have more out-of-the-box disaster recovery, or on the other side of replication, some more scripting, a little more, some more services bundled in, and more training bundled into the sales. It's a quick learning process, and it's easy to manage, but it's easy to run. But just like a day class to give some of the admins or engineers on site that work at the company that you're selling it to would go miles.
Okay. All right. So for the worst,